Hey everyone, LilSpeed here, and I'm back. And this is going to be another OU game, and I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, 2 in a row? What is this madness? And especially a 2 that you don't really play, and I technically don't really like it. I don't know. Like, I brought Gallade and Roserade, obviously, because I like them. They're 2 of my favorite Pokemon ever, and, you know, I think it just makes the experience in OU better for me, personally. I don't know. Like, what Pokemon do you use that isn't OU, but you bring along in that do work sometimes? I don't know. Leave a comment below if you want. Anyways, my opponent is LilShiros. I believe it was on one of the Elo's live streams. Her name was like Miss Charlotte or something like that. So I don't know. But you know, I'll link her channel in the description, of course, if you are wanting to check out her channel for, you know, whatever reason, any reason whatsoever. But anyways, as you can see, there's a Deoxys speed on the field. And this is an indicator that this is kind of an older game. I think this match took place right before Deoxys Speed went Uber. Don't quote me on that. I think it was. It was like a couple months ago, maybe. But anyways, I went for the Volt Switch because I'm thinking, well, I can't trick it because he's probably going to be faster, so he's going to get the Stealth Rock up anyways. So I may as well just switch on the Suze or go for the U-turn, take it out. But she goes for the hidden power fire, and that doesn't quite kill. So I'm thinking, I don't know how that happened. I'm guessing, you know, it's not like a fully offensive Deoxys. Obviously it's not, because it has the hazards, but yeah, I go into Gallade because I'm thinking, well, it's probably the best thing I could go into right now that isn't Rotom, and I kind of don't want to go to Rotom because, you know, Celebi's just gonna kind of trollololo me if it gets the chance to set up, of course, like right there with the Nasty Plot. Now, I did go for the Ice Punch. I kind of thought that she would set up Nasty Plot, but, you know, I just had to kind of see what kind of set it was, then make the appropriate play. So, right now, I'm going to expect the Grass Stab move, which, you know, Giga Drain probably the most likely one. And I'm just going to go to my specially bulky Heatran, and I know what you're thinking, well, wait, who uses that now? But, you know, for this team, I really like the specially defensive one. It's pretty good, so I switch out immediately to my Scissor to be Death Spotter because I know the Nasty Plot sets usually have Giga Drain, Hidden Power, Fire or Ice, and then either Earth Power or Psychic. Now, I see Earth Power, so I'm thinking, alright, well, thank God I switched out, and now I know what its last move definitely would be. It would definitely be Earth Power if it had Giga Drain and Hidden Power, Fire or Ice as the other 2 attacking moves. So here I bring in my Roserade. Now, at this part, I actually looked up the set and like how much EVs usually a bulky set would have or whatever. And then of course I'm running max speed on my Roserade, so I do outspeed. I mean, even with the speed EVs that the Celebi had, I guess. So that worked out perfectly. Now, she brought in Dragonite, then switched right into Starmie to take the Sleep Powder, which, you know, I didn't care about because I can just put this thing to sleep too, and I checked first before I went for the other Sleep Powder, so I know that Starmie is cured of sleep because of Natural Cure, and, you know, no Sleep Clause shenanigans here, so that's great. Great! But, yeah, anyways, I'm gonna switch into Gallade, because I'm thinking, well, if he switches out, I kind of don't want to go to Rotom just yet, because I don't really know what his other Pokemon are really gonna do, so he's gonna go to D-Knight, she's gonna switch right to Starmie to take the Ice Punch, and I'm thinking, I'm thinking she could probably stay in and go for Surf, or I can just go for, like, well, I'm thinking I can live one hit and go for Close Combat. I don't know, I guess it really depends on the set if it's, like, really bulky or not, but I don't know, she just switches immediately to D-Knight, and here I'm actually gonna switch out into my Heatran, because I'm thinking, well, if this thing has Extreme Speed, I'm definitely gonna have to scout for it, and, she does happen to be packing Extreme Speed on this Dragonite, so that's great. I could pretty much have my Heatran spun to hit like none other, of course. Now, I think right here I go for the Stealth Rock because I have not set them up yet, and now is the good time to set them up if no other time to set them up anyway. So, right here he brings the Starmie, probably to Rapid Spin, but I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to go to my Rotom regardless, because if he wants to spin, then I can just Volt Switch on the switch out or just take him out. So it really didn't matter too much. I mean, even if, you know, she predicts my switch and went for T-Bolt, I know that Rotom can live one hit. But yeah, this is Life Orb Setzel. That did quite a bit, you know, considering it's unstab and everything, and Rotom's relatively bulky. But, you know, not the greatest HP stat to kind of back up that bulk, though. So, I'm going to have him go for the Volt Switch and go right back into Gallade. Just thinking, well, okay, let's see what she wants to bring in next. And she decides to bring in the Weavile. So, here I'm thinking, alright, I want to kind of see what kind of Weavile this is. Is it Life Orb? Is it Banded? I don't know. So, I'm pretty much going to leave Gallade in to be Death Fodder just to kind of see. Because if there's no Life Orb recoil, most of the time they're usually choiced. And I do not see any Life Orb recoil on it. Recoil? What the heck? Did I just get an accent right there? I have no idea. Someone help me. But anyways, I'm going to go for the Roar, predicting a switch. Because really, Weavile can't do anything. I mean, I could just pretty much do whatever I want. So it goes this D-Knight. And I think right here I go for another Roar again. Or actually, I switch out. I switch out to my... I think I go to Roserade as Death Fodder. I'm not sure. Oh, that's right. I guess I went into her for Death Fodder, just in case like he had Earthquake or something. But she actually predicted that switch really nicely and just went for the Earthquake. But went for Outrage. Wow, get it together. But it really didn't matter because I could just revenge kill with my Scarfed Salamence and get that Moxie boost. Of course, I didn't go for Outrage because if I went for Outrage, that would be retarded. And, yeah, that would have sucked because Weavile can just revenge kill and I would not be able to switch out either. So that would really suck balls, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it would suck balls, but I don't know. Do you guys think it would suck balls if I went for Outrage and I couldn't switch out against the Weavile? Because, you know, in my opinion, it would suck because why would you just go for the Outrage knowing that there's a Weavile in her team preview with Ice Shard potentially and being able to kill you with it? I don't know. But anyways, I go to Rotom pretty much to be Death Fodder and to see what the Weavile locks itself into. And this time it's going to be the Ice Shard, of course. Because I wanted to save Salamence for later. And, you know, it's not a bad idea, you know. Just save some of your best stuff later. I mean, I don't know if Salamence is like... Well, I mean, the team's kind of built around the Salamence. But, you know, this Magnezone pretty much would kind of wall my Salamence... Well... It could wall everything but, like, Earthquake, but, you know, D-Knight's there, too, so I kind of don't want to just go for the Earthquake and her bringing in Dragonite. So, in comes the Weavile again, and here I have to stay in again. I kind of don't want to switch, because, you know, it'd be kind of weird if, like, if I went to Salamence and she went for Ice Punch, I would look really stupid right there, I guess, because, you know, the switch would have been pretty obvious, actually, so that's why I didn't do it right off the bat. But, you know, I'm just going to wrap up the game with an Outrage attack, you know, just to finish off with a bang, I guess, and get that Moxie boost. So, just like in the last match I had with Salamence, we end off with using Outrage and him getting a Moxie boost, which was completely useless. So, oh my god, I don't even know. But it was a pretty interesting game, actually. So, GG LilShiros. It was definitely an interesting game, and I don't know. I mean, I really like this team, and... You know, compared to the other one I used in the last video, I mean, I like this one better. Just because, I mean, I guess it has more of a purpose than the other one did, but I'm not sure. And I don't know, like in the beginning, I asked, like, well, what Pokemon do you use in OU that isn't OU, but it just does work in the metagame, or, like, it really works for your team, and it makes your experience better on Wi-Fi, because sometimes... I like to bring certain things just to make the Wi-Fi experience better, you know. Maybe not bring everything that's cookie cutter and stuff, because, I mean, I could have brought, like, Terrakion. I could have brought in a... Well, actually, I would never... I don't know. I'm not sure about Ferrothorn, because I hate Ferrothorn. I probably wouldn't be using it. I mean, if I ever use it, yeah, that'll be the day, right, guys? But... Yeah, if you enjoyed this game, leave a thumbs up if you like. You know, leave a comment because I love to read those, of course, because, you know, that's cool, right? You know, it's cool to love reading the comments and replying to some of them because, you know, it's feedback, you know, just compliments, critiques, whatever works. So, yeah, I will see you guys later for another battle. So, peace out, guys.